fellow creators, welcome guys. I hope you're having another phenomenally blessed day. Thank you for joining me for another narcissistic series, Topics with Becky. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And today we're going down the rabbit hole with the lying cheater. Sorry about that, guys. She hears something and I don't know what she hears because there's nobody here, so whatever. But anyways, guys, so for those of you that are with narcissists, oftentimes they aren't faithful to the relationship. Just a second, guys. And the reason that they're not faithful is because they're already, like, one of their fears is that the relationship that they have is going to end at any minute, and so they can't go without an energy supply. So they're constantly always looking for another energy supply. Plus, it's like energy overload for them. If they're being the center of attention in so many people's lives, it's giving them validation. And I bring this up because a lot of people, they're getting involved in a relationship with cheaters and they continue to take cheaters back. I know I did. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. I know I did. And the reason that I did is because I truly believed that I couldn't get somebody else. I believed that no one would want me. That was really what it came down to. I believed that no one cared enough about what it was that I was going through. And that's the furthest thing from the truth. There are people who will accept you exactly as you are once you accept yourself. You have to let go of people who don't treat you with respect. You have to find a way. We often feel like we don't have a choice in the matter. Oh, well, they help us pay the bills, or they help take care of us, or I've got kids with them, or I have a family. You know, I can't just up and walk away. Okay, you know, granted, yes, you probably need to make a plan, but are you at least doing that? Are you taking time to make a plan, or are you just allowing these situations to rule your life and you're just surrendered and just not, you don't give in to that, like you don't think that there's hope, you know? A lot of times when I was with him, I knew he was doing things that he shouldn't have been. Like, I knew, I caught him in the act red-handed so many times, and yet I would let him convince me that I was crazy. I would let him convince me that I didn't know what he was talking about. I would let him convince me that he wasn't. You know, talk about a smooth talker, right? Why do I have that song sing my smooth operator, right? Like, that's what a narcissist is. They know how to operate in rocky road. Like, they just know. They know what's coming and they know how to navigate that, and they do. And they don't shy away from it. They don't make excuses for it. What they do is they lie cold-heartedly through the whole thing. And they make you feel bad, the one that's already getting hurt. So I bring this up so that you can truly stop and see the situation for what it is. And if this has happened to you, what's it gonna take to get you in the mind frame to say enough is enough? I deserve respect, and if this person can't respect me and I gotta be alone for a little while, that's much better than being disrespected and basically walked all over, you know? It's that song, one of these days these boots are gonna walk all over you, right? Like it's sad, but it's true. It's like oftentimes they're walking all over you, and the thing that they get the biggest boost from is when they can convince you that they didn't do what it is that they're doing. And that's what breaks us down. That's what breaks us away from our intuition. That's what breaks us away from listening to ourselves. And on top of all of that, that's what breaks us down from feeling like we deserve something better, because your intuition's screaming at you, you know, like, hey, you need to get out of here. You need to get out of here. But because the voice is so small, your ego is telling you, well, you know, you're going to leave and then this is going to happen, or they're going to chase after you, or they're going to do this. Oh, the reason I'm laughing is because that's exactly what my ego told me. Oh, if you leave, he's just gonna find you. If you leave, he's just gonna tell you to come back, and you're gonna go back to him. And you know what hurt my ego? What made it feel real? What made it... What made me realize that all that time, all that energy, everything that I'd put into the relationship, when I left, he didn't ever come look for me. He spread some nasty rumors about me to a lot of people. I got blocked by a lot of people that we knew. I lost a lot of friends, but then I wondered, were they really friends when they believed him? And it was the most heartbreaking thing when my spirit finally came in and said, look, ego, you tried for so long to keep it running. You tried for so long to keep control over the situation when how much did you give? How much did you sacrifice? How much did you love? And when you ran, you were like yesterday's news. And it still breaks my heart because for so long, I really thought I was going to spend the rest of my life with this person. And that's what hurt me the most, is that I offered every part of myself to them. And I was just thrown away like a piece of trash, even though I'm the one that left. Never shed a tear about it, a real tear about it, because he was already dating other women when I left. He knew. He knew when I cut the cord. He knew when I cut the ties, and he was already building up himself to fill that space. So they do this. These tears aren't for him. These tears are for me. Because I let myself believe him when my heart was telling me the truth. I let myself convince myself that I didn't know what it was that was real. That I had some crazy belief in my head, and I was making up stories in my head. And then after that, I started recounting all the times that I questioned our relationship, and I saw all the red flags, every one of them. One night he was out, turned off his phone, and he was out until 3 o'clock in the morning, and he had some crazy ass story to tell me. Whether the whole of it was true or not, it doesn't matter. There's a huge red flag there. He knowingly turned off his phone. Never answered, never called, never texted. All the women from work. All the notes that came home in his pockets that he forgot to take out of his pockets from women at work asking if they could go to coffee. Then we shared an email and all the emails that he had sent to women. And every time, I let him convince me that I was the one that was crazy. The lying cheater. They cheat because they don't know when the person that's stable is going to leave. And they can't be without the energy source. If they cry, they only cry because now they don't have the energy that you're giving to them. Narcissists are very, you could say they're heartless, but they're not. They're just so wounded that they don't know how to cultivate any kind of energy for themselves. And so I could sit here all day and blame him. But in honesty, I had a choice. And I let his sweet words convince me to stay in a situation that was not for me. So I bring this up because I know I'm not the only one who went through this. And I know there are many, many people who are going through this with someone at this now moment. And I encourage you to pay attention to the signs and stop thinking you're crazy, because I'm telling you, darling, you are not crazy. You are not crazy. That little quiet voice in you that says, I don't know. Explore that. Explore it just a little bit further. And I guarantee you there's going to be something that arises that tells you the truth. And I'm here to tell you, you deserve so much better than that. You deserve to be respected, honored, cherished, and loved. And if they're not doing these things to you, then how can you do that for yourself so that you can see you deserve better, so that you can tell them, I'm done? This is what I have for you. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And with that being said, as always, go forth boldly, my fellow creators, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love until we meet each other again. Peace out. Love y'all. Bye.